evening. It's Monday. I mentioned in my last vlog that I was at my mum's over the weekend, so I didn't film anything. But I've just finished work for the day and I need to get cracking. I have said that I have a stall this weekend, so I've got a lot to do for that, and that requires a lot of effort to get some stall display stands finished. I have the wood cut out, which I mentioned in the last vlog as well, but I need to wood fill the edges, sand it all down so it's not going to give me any splinters, and then just finalise maybe painting if I need to paint, etc. I also need to make some price stands, which that's not the biggest priority, so if I don't get those done it's not the end of the world, but I do need to get the actual stands done. This finally dried, so we've got this lovely acrylic pour there that just needs varnishing. I actually quite like it. I think it's turned out really nice. I love the kind of white coming through the middle here. It's very nice. But yeah, that turned out quite nice actually. My my 25% off sale is still going, and it will be going on till the 12th of December. The discount code is Christmas25, so if you want to get in on that, go head over to the website. It's on everything except made to order and commissions, so you can nab some acrylic pours, anything that's listed on there for Christmas presents if you need. I have 3 inking pet portrait commissions to do, 2 A4 commissions, and then 1 square similar size to the ones that I did in October. So I've got this lovely chap here, a black dog, which these photos are just for me to sketch from, so I don't work off these, so the contrast is a bit better on my computer. But that's going to be an A4. This is going to be an A4 as well. And then this is the square one, this little spaniel puppy, which is very cute. The picture quality isn't the best. I may have to request some better photos, or just have to, you know, try and make them look a bit better on the computer, but we will see. But yeah, I think just I need to create some stall stands today. I think that's my main priority, and put the cork backing on the coasters that I poured last week as well, so they're all dry and the varnish is all cured. Well, partly cured. It'd cure better at the end of the week, but I can put the bases on those so they're ready. But that's the start of the vlog, I guess, and we'll just get cracking with doing some stall stands. Good afternoon, it's lunchtime. I just thought I would show you how the little Fredster is doing. He is very much oh, stretchy, very much curled up in this lovely box. He's doing well, he's very much doing well, and seems to be able to wee, which is always very nice. I've definitely disturbed him, but it's time for his lunch, so we will catch up with you a bit later. Right, I finished all the stands that I said I was going to make. So this is the big acrylic pour canvas display. So this just highlights a few of them and gives a price list. So I've put some nails in there, I don't know if you can see them, so that these can hang on once it's up, and it stands in my easel. So they will hang there, so you'll have 2 big square ones and then 3 of these small square ones at the bottom. So that will just stand up there. It is fairly heavy, but it's going to be way more robust than the card that I was using before. Then over here, so this is going to be sat on these ladders here, and they're removable, so I can put them on any other stands, but I've basically cut out these sizes, drilled these holes, sanded it all down so it's nice and smooth, and then all my fairies will just sit in those. It's the perfect size for these rings, and then say if I make fairies with bigger rings, I can just remove that and they can stand on there. But it hopefully, if this is fixed onto here with just some blue tack or something, hopefully that'll be better, because the wind won't be able to blow them over quite as much. And then lastly, I've made these 2 boards here. So underneath, if I pull this off, so these are just more of the plywood as wooden boards, and then actually underneath I've glued and tacked these little pine dowels on there, square dowels, which then just sit and pin it onto here, just to stop this from being wackery. It's a bit more stable with that there, and I can just display things on top. Probably not the fairies, probably other things, but that's just made it a bit more sturdy. But yeah, that's everything that I've done. It's taken quite a while. My hands are a bit sore from sanding and cutting and drilling, etc., but we've got there in the end, so that's all ready, and the only thing left to do is create a few price tags, and price kind of things I can write prices on, but I don't know whether I'll get to that, but we'll see. I'm sure I've got plenty of wood left to use to potentially make those, but we'll just have to see what we can make, but at least those are done. Good morning, it's Friday. I didn't film anything last night because we ended up going to rugby training, where I dropped off a few of my inkings to some of the rugby girls that bought some. I also have just sold another 2 of them, so I think there's only 5 that I've not sold, which is, I think, was a very good turnout. I'm quite pleased with that. So I just need to frame these up. The lady wants some grey frames with those, and then I'm going to get them in the post at lunchtime, I think. But yeah, I think we've done well with those. I'm quite pleased with how many I've sold, and the everyone seems really happy with them. A few people opened them last night at rugby and they were very thrilled, so I'm quite pleased with that. My stall this weekend, Saturday, has been cancelled because there's high winds, which I'm pleased about, but I'm also a bit gutted about because we did spend a lot of money on a nice fancy gazebo ready for it. So that'll just be Sunday I'll be doing it, which is a bit rubbish. Setting up and taking down in one day is never as nice as being able to set up and leave it overnight. But never mind, that's fine. So yes, on Saturday, tomorrow, I will probably just be getting ready. I've got my scroll box came, so that'll be Monday's video, so I'll probably be doing that as well. But yeah, at least all my displays are all made, etc. I don't think I showed my price tags, so I was working on some price tags. Basically, I had a lot of scrap wood, what's it called, plywood, from my displays. Some of it I'll be using, excuse me, some of it I'll be using for canvases, like wooden canvases, or other displays and things in the future. But I had some really thin strips, which I then painted with some chalkboard paint. And then I've just drilled it in here, put a dowel in and stuck it into the bases that I use for my fairies, and I just thought they're really cute little price tags. So I've been slowly making those, sanding things down, but I've been doing it in my art room, which has been extremely messy. So I think I'm actually going to save the rest of those to do tomorrow, potentially out the back door, and we'll see how windy it gets. But they will be handy to have for the stall, and then everything's a little bit more matched and a little bit more uniform for future stalls. But this stall is actually the last of the year, and we'll be starting up again in March next year. So I've got a little bit of time to kind of re-center myself and make sure everything's ready for that stall, and maybe keep branding on point and things like that. But yeah, it's a good time, and you know, I'm enjoying it all really, so I'm hoping to continue with it all next year, and see where that takes us. So that'll be the end of this vlog right now. I hope you've enjoyed watching. A little bit different, a little bit more creative and making. I'll see how it all turns out, the filming that I did of everything. It's kind of hard to film some of it because it was quite large, or I was sawing or moving and it was shaking the camera probably. So we'll see what the footage is like, so I hope it is good. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and comment down below what you like the most out of this video and whether you're excited for Christmas. I'm excited for Christmas. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.